A little girl, in a white nightgown, stood in the corner of my bedroom. She smiled and whispered, "Now it's my turn to hide." I was 11 years old when I heard a little girl whisper, "Let's play," from the dark corner of my basement. At first, I thought it was one of my brothers. My parents were out for the evening and I had the house mostly to myself. My brothers were upstairs doing whatever teenagers did, and I was downstairs watching a horror movie that I was definitely too young to be watching. Halfway through the movie, I got up to grab a drink from the kitchen. As I walked toward the stairs, I noticed movement near the bathroom door in the basement. Not movement exactly, more like a shape, a silhouette, standing perfectly still. I stopped walking. The room suddenly felt colder. I looked directly at it. Nothing. The space beside the bathroom was empty. I laughed at myself and shook my head. The movie was getting to me. I grabbed my drink and headed back downstairs, but something felt different. The basement felt darker than it had 10 minutes earlier. Quieter, heavier. I sat back down on the couch and tried to focus on the movie. Then I heard it. At first it sounded like a whisper, a little girl's voice. So quiet I almost convinced myself I imagined it. Then it came again. Clear this time. "Let's play." I nearly jumped off the couch. My brothers had spent years finding creative ways to terrorize me. Hiding speakers in my room, banging on walls, turning lights off at exactly the wrong moment. This had to be them. I switched on every light in the basement. "Very funny," I shouted. "I'm telling Mum when she gets home." No answer. Nothing moved. No footsteps. No laughter. Just silence. Eventually, I convinced myself I was tired. I curled up on the couch and continued watching the movie. Somewhere around midnight, I started drifting off. Then I heard breathing. Slow, heavy, close. At first, I thought it was my own breathing echoing in the room, so I held my breath. The breathing continued. My heart immediately started racing. I turned toward the back of the couch and pulled the blanket tighter around myself. Then I heard the voice again. This time it sounded like it was standing right beside me. "Can you play now?" I shot upright. "Leave me alone!" I yelled. "I'm serious! I'm telling Mom!" A few seconds later, I heard footsteps upstairs. Then both of my brothers appeared at the basement doorway. "What are you screaming about?" one of them asked. I stared at them. My stomach dropped. If they had been upstairs, then who had been talking to me? Suddenly, I didn't want to be in the basement anymore. I ran upstairs and locked myself in my room. I kept telling myself it was stress, my imagination, the movie, anything except what I was actually beginning to suspect. About 30 minutes later, I heard my bedroom door creak open. Slowly, painfully slowly, I opened my eyes and froze. Standing in the corner of my room was a little girl. She couldn't have been older than 6 years old. Long black hair hung over her shoulders. She wore a white nightgown that looked old and stained with dirt. But it was her smile that terrified me. It wasn't angry. It wasn't friendly. It looked rehearsed, like someone pretending to understand what smiling was supposed to look like. She stared directly at me without blinking. I opened my mouth to scream. Before I could make a sound, she slowly lifted one finger to her lips. "Shh." Then her smile grew wider. "Now it's my turn to hide."